I am at Kannai Station of the Yokohama Municipal Subway Blue Line. The Blue Line connects Azamino Station to Shonendai Station. The first phase section opened in December 1972, and the entire line opened in August 1999. It is a transfer station with the JR Negishi Line. The area around the station is a business district, generating significant commuter demand. However, the Blue Line station is slightly separated from the JR station, located near a distant intersection. During the planning stage, the station was intended to be aligned with the JNR station that opened in 1964, but various circumstances caused it to be positioned elsewhere. The reasons for this are explained within the video. From the JR station, I follow an underground passage toward the Blue Line station. Although the two stations are separated, passengers can transfer without getting wet in the rain. After descending the stairs, I find shops lining both sides of the passage. This underground passage extends in an L shape and does not provide the shortest route between the stations. At the far end of the stairs is the ticket gate for the Blue Line. When the station opened, ticket machines were also placed in what was the staff room, but later the number of machines was reduced. Additionally, the monitoring room that had been along the left wall was consolidated closer to the entrance. This is one of the two ticket gates, known as the Bashamichi ticket gate. By 2019, renovation work had been completed, transforming the interior into a bright design with a white base. Inside the Bashamichi ticket gate, two staircases lead to the platforms. The platform in front is Platform 2, and the one at the back is Platform 4 rather than Platform 1, leaving Platforms 1 and 3 unused. This is one of the historical traces of this station.
I walk down to Platform 2. The platform is immediately below the ticket gate level, accessible only by stairs. This level has a single-track, single-platform configuration, known as a side platform or single type. The station overall stacks this structure vertically, with the upper platform serving Platform 2. In this video, I distinguish each platform by their vertical position. However, the road above some subway sections is narrow, requiring many stations to be built with two levels. What makes this station unusual becomes apparent. The left wall of the platform draws attention. Despite the single-track platform being wide, the area beside the left column is unnaturally narrow, with doors installed. Similarly, near the stairs in front, there are also doors. These indicate the presence of a connected space behind the wall. Further along, where the platform widens, an open space appears. Looking back, the wall protrudes several meters, with another door at the corner. Here, the width of the platform beside the column becomes nearly symmetrical. Both this platform and the one below were originally constructed as two-platform, two-track structures. The line now called the Blue Line runs through Kannai Station, with all trains passing through and no trains originating or terminating here. During the planning stage, however, the station was intended as the dividing point between two separate lines. The lines were planned to have different names here because Line 3 was to extend toward the Prefectural Office direction. The station was designed for transfers on the same platform, so the two-platform vertical structure was adopted. The station width did not allow all tracks and platforms to be arranged side by side, and lines 1 and 3 diverged immediately next to the station, making this a highly rational design. The section corresponding to the current Blue Line was prioritized for construction, delaying the extension of Line 3 toward the Prefectural Office.
Early planning considered 4 possible track arrangements near Kannai Station. Evaluation focused on ensuring direct connections between lines 1 and 3 for convenience and shortening tunnels to reduce construction costs. As a result, the first plan, which did not allow direct service, was rejected, and the fourth plan, which shortened tunnels the most, was adopted. However, this route differs from the current alignment. At that time, a proposal emerged to build an elevated expressway above what is now the Odori Park. Because constructing an expressway over the green space would have undermined urban planning, the expressway route was changed. During this process, the expressway was placed underground, and the complex crossings of rivers, railways, and roads between this station and Sakurajicho Station required changes to the subway alignment. Consequently, the station near the former JNR site was relocated northward, and its name was changed.
This eliminated a station named Isazaki-cho, but the song Isazaki-cho Blues became a hit in 1968, prompting the inclusion of Isazaki-cho in Chojamachi Station's name. The first phase section terminated at this station, and because no train depot was available, half of the platform was temporarily closed for vehicle maintenance. While the current Blue Line section was being constructed, the remaining portion of Line 3 obtained construction approval from the Ministry of Construction in 1975. However, concerns about road congestion during construction led the port industry to petition the Ministry of Transport to delay the project, putting approval on hold. While seeking solutions, Yokohama City revised its development plan, proposing the current Minatomirai Line along the waterfront. Following consultations, the license for the Minatomirai Line was granted in April 1990, simultaneously leading to the cancellation of the Line 3 extension. The platforms built for the extension, Platforms 1 and 3, remained unused. Moving further, when the station opened, the train depot was not ready, so Platforms 1 and the lower Platform 3 served as temporary maintenance areas. To secure space for personnel, platforms were partially cut and track surfaces raised, which was labor-intensive. After the Line 3 extension was canceled, the platforms were expanded to alleviate congestion. At the rear of the platform, the former track area now contains circulation space and an elevator. Although the path to the elevator is somewhat convoluted, unused space from the canceled line was effectively repurposed for platform expansion and other facilities. The traces of platform extension appear on the floor. For example, narrow tiles beside the columns match the track width. Brighter tiles installed later show finer stone patterns, whereas darker tiles show coarser patterns. The lower platform is next. As before, I descend from the ticket gate, with escalators already in place from the opening. Except for the elevator area at the far end, no platform expansion occurred here. Many tiles from the original platform edge remain, but the space beside the columns is narrower than the upper platform. This platform may experience less congestion. Currently, walls are installed similar to the upper platform. But before renovations, the track of the former Platform 3 was visible from the platform. It had been used as a storage track and for trial rides of RAP trains. In some locations, holes left by fence posts were filled. New walls also served as mounting points for signs, utilizing the space effectively. Looking further along the platform, near the front, remnants of the original platform edge protrude from the wall. Field investigation shows this to be the largest trace at the station. Gray painted areas indicate the positions of fence posts. Even on the same platform, the fence positions varied slightly. Further forward, walls were added near the former bumper stop, altering the path to the elevator. The tactile blocks now require fewer turns, improving usability. Tile patterns clearly show differences between original and extended sections. At the escalator ahead, the layout differs from the opposite ticket gate. The stair and escalator are not aligned front to back, but had previously been. Platform expansion moved the stair position, separating pedestrian flow and easing congestion. This ticket gate, being close to the JR station, experiences higher congestion. It also serves as the nearest access to Yokohama Stadium. When the stadium was constructed, its location avoided conflicts with Line 3. The tunnel alignment passes around major structures. Now, with the Line 3 extension canceled, the space is effectively utilized. Proposals existed to use the Platforms 1 and 3 area for passing tracks to allow rapid trains to overtake local trains. The rapid service that began in 2015 faces operational challenges. On the section toward Shonondai, rapid trains catch up with preceding local trains, but connecting locals originate or terminate at Nipa and Odoriba, limiting speed advantages. The only passing point on the line is at Kami Nagaya Station, reducing convenience. Kannai Station lies roughly at the midpoint of the Blue Line, making passing tracks potentially useful. However, toward Isazaki-Chajamachi, the track curves at a radius of 125 meters, 410 feet, and crosses under the expressway on a 35% grade, forming a valley-like alignment. The unfinished tunnel ends a few dozen meters ahead, making connection impractical. Unused platform space still retains tracks. The following footage shows the view from the rear of a train departing the lower platform. Rails are clearly visible under fluorescent lights. The third rail, supplying electricity, remains alongside the tracks, possibly still used as a storage track. The tunnel to the left is not a trace of a new line plan, but serves to shift the position of the inbound and outbound tracks, running under the upper track tunnel. Footage from the rear of a train arriving at the upper platform shows the points. The platform length does not appear to accommodate 6-car trains, suggesting maintenance vehicles might be stored here. The Line 3 plan was cancelled, yet traces remain throughout the station.